The 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits and 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now batting, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Nunez on to Moreland, and it's a double play. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. So 1-1. It's a fastball that misses. And this one's in the dirt. Vasquez stands at second with no outs. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Andujar going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And over to third now is the runner. Here it comes, 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. 1-1 is in there for the second strike. A man at third with one away. Nope. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the...
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Benintendi, an Ohio native. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-1. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in, number 25. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Benintendi on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Judge, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Another 0-2 home. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Count still at 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3 in the inning. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi as we begin the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Moreland will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Greg Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Nunez waits on it, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. At the plate, Rafael Devers. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Riding in once again, Eduardo Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped up, back behind second. Number 25 is there to make the catch. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Bogaerts has it. And that's out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming, here it is. He swings and misses, throw down. And he is in there. Runner going a second time. Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. A check on first by Sale, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. But one's all they get as the run scores. Here's Miguel Andujar now. They'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Andrew Benintendi would be next. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this one misses inside, a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. No hits to this point. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Betts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The count now at 2-1. He's running. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the play, and that. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 25.
A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he lays off for ball one. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count even now at 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 2-2. Popped him up. Vasquez will put this one away. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Martinez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 2-1. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar has a play. 1 out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Andujar is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went down on strikes last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Dylan Betances will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitcher.
Swing and a miss. Giancarlo Stanton now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
(2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. A 3-0. Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pitch on the way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Next for New York, Greg Bird. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Devers is over and he puts it away for the first down. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch outside the throw. And he's safe. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 1 for 3. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. Runners on the move for second, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Betances sets. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far, and he fouls this one off. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the 2nd out. So striding forward now, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero.
Threw it right past him. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
The 1-0 home. And right into the shift. Kandahar brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Andujar is there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 1-0 the count. 1-0 count. Here it is. Just missing here. 2-0.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Bird over to his right. And that's the third out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And that's the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A ball and a strike now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Up next for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Giancarlo
Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.
from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track, and it bangs off the monster.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Now the relay home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Center fielder.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Lifetime versus David Price. He has 9 base hits in 36 at-bats. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Betts is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Striding in for the Indians, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he struck him out, so he was forced. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a nice strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. The 3-1. There's ball 4. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. His numbers against Trevor Bauer is 4 for 11. In there, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tapped down the line. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Price ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Nunez is there. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, lifetime versus David Price. He carries a .308 batting average, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. A ball and no strikes. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he got him. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Kipnis on to Alonso. It's a double play and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Yan Gomes.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping up now, Brandon Geyer. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Price is ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Michael Brantley, lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect it.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Jackie Bradley now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now the 1-0. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in to try it again. Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's taken high and outside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off long.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he will take strike three call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Bogarts over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance. Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger.
So he got him swinging. Mitch Moreland becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately, that one stayed inside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Hit to short. And that's the 2nd out. Settling in now, Rafael Devers. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Smoke on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he misses there, 1-2. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one skips across home plate and misses badly. Throws him for strike 3. And digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Still 1-2. Price is ready. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. At the knees and called strike 3. Striding in, Christian Vasquez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Cut fastball inside, ball one. One out, nobody on. On the ground to third. And there are two away now. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in, Brandon Geyer. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Price ready with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 0-2 from Price. And he struck him out. His 8th. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. And that one stayed up a little high. takes a knee-high fastball. Ground ball right side. Alonso is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He went down on strikes last time up. Curveball that catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he's...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Price is ready. 1-0 on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. And he will strike him out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That was foul for strike 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. And he looks at his sinker for a call. Third strike, and now there are two gone. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, what a play to first. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs.
Alonso, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Missed with a slider.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Craig Kimbrell is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Craig Kimbrell.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, got him looking at the... Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. The set and the pitch. Hard hit to first. Alonso is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Popped him up. Under it is Alonso, 2 away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now set, here's the 0-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. ready with another 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he... Now to the plate, Brandon Geyer. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Lonnie Chisenhall is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Count is 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. And that misses, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Kimbrell's ready. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Rajay Davis now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 1 for 2. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Red Sox, designated hitter,
Zach McAllister enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This change for the Indians. Now playing right field, number 8.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Lifted in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Rafael Devers would be next. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 just a tick behind for a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 36.
2-0. Scott, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Yonder Alonso. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runner's on his way to third. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37.
Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks.
Swing and a miss. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley is there to make the catch. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Runner goes for second. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. On the move again from first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Again, he's off for second. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a throw over to first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bogarts has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last that
belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there as the go-ahead run is quickly to third now with the 2-out triple. Here's Rajay Davis now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Pitch swung on and missed. And in fact, he'll just look him back to the bag. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. The runner's breaking for home. Pitch is a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the... Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. David Price, take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Cleveland, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Steve Hembree. The loss goes to Zach McAllister. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. One away. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swinging a high chopper. Devers gloves it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 8. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Devers. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mookie.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And it's 1-1. Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Two and 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. Next for New York, Brett Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 15. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0. Taken, strike one.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the hard nose 17 inches.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike. Digging in, number 25, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Riding in once again, Greg Bird. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, short pitch, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-1.
One strike.
Line drive to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Ready for another chance, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Sanchez over at second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will make it back into third as he was able to put the brakes on in time. Boy, very fortunate there. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Moreland scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2. So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. And that's the 3rd out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Judge popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in now, Rafael Devers. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Eduardo Nunez waits on deck. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gardner is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And it's gone as they add still another. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And that one got a piece of him. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Hicks, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner breaks for third. Grounded back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Low for ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the runner's on his way home. Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, gets him in the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Vasquez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Number 25. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder,
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge is the second out in the 7th inning. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 to Martinez.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third. Devers blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat, heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Greg Bird. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a high strike there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to...
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Now this pitch is sent on the ground for the first baseman Moreland. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Nunez over to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Christian Vasquez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, 0-1. Chapman is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Missed with a slider. Look out. 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 4. No balls and a strike to count. Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew Benintendi becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Now both runners on the move. Pitch inside the throw. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit hard up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he is out on the tag. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. Now batting, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. Moreland takes it in. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Miguel Andujar now.